Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about stress and conflict management. How are you doing? Do you get angry or upset easily? Do you often feel overwhelmed or mental exhausted? Do you procrastinate or avoid dealing with important tasks? When you know the values that matter most to you, you can determine if your choices align with them. And thirdly, purpose. How are you doing? Do you believe your life has meaning? Does your current direction in life align with the values that matter most to you? Do you believe that the things you do each day are worthwhile? This is so important. And the huge one is really creating the purpose. And when you create the purpose, then you will know whether or not what you're doing is aligning with who you are and what your values are. So that's going to be a real compass on what to eliminate when you have situations come up or you have friends that have been in your life that you no longer want in your life, that they're taking you down, that you're not growing, that you're staying stagnant and complacent, and you don't like how you feel when you're around them. So these are all important decisions that you're going to have to make. If you have a job that's not challenging you, you don't feel good, you don't value yourself, it just doesn't give you what it is you need, start looking. Don't quit. Start looking, or start doing some fun stuff when you get off work to kind of balance out that energy so you can carry on until you do find something that you really like. And really see, when your energy is strained, you have anxiety, you need to break down your day and say, what is the most important thing that I need to do today? Let's start with the first task. Sometimes when you wake up, you feel so crappy, you don't even know where to begin. So you just sit, you breathe, you get your thoughts, you get your coffee, you get your drinks, you start out real slow, and then you sit down and you write down what you want to conquer first. And literally one task at a time. We all have those days, we all have those moments, but you never, ever, ever ruin a good day. That is like the worst thing you could do, is spend a whole day in bed unless you are deathly ill. Even if you're deathly ill, you still need to get up, move around, and do a few things and then get back into bed. Never doing nothing is not an option. So today, I want you to really look at your values or the life you're living. Does it coincide with the kind of life that you want to have? If there's things you need to eliminate, jobs, tasks, people, this is the time to do it and start breaking through the wall. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. Okay, I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Tao. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. Okay, I like to read from different books. I'm reading from The Untethered Soul, Michael Singer. He's the one that helped me really with my emotions. Today's message. A samskara is a blockage. A samskara is a blockage, an event that got stuck. All the subsequent experiences are trying to pass through you, but something has happened inside that has left this past experience unfinished. Life must now compete with this blocked event for your attention, and the impression does not just sit in there quietly. You will see that your tendency is to think about it constantly. This is all an attempt to find a way to process it through your mind. Because you resisted, it got stuck, and now you have a problem. You see the thoughts start up. Thought after thought goes on inside. It drives you crazy in there. All that inner noise is just your attempt to process the blocked energy and get it out of the way. How does this resistance show up for you? Is it a tension in the body or negative thoughts? Notice your mind react and notice the thoughts that follow. Notice what you do in response to those thoughts. What actions follow them when you resist and the energy gets trapped? Maybe you feel like having a few extra glasses of wine or an extra bowl of ice cream or staying up late to watch shows. Maybe you'll actually end up saying something you have decided not to say. Write about the sequence of feelings, thoughts, and actions that happen when you get stuck. This is really a powerful statement which happens to all of us, and this is why we take, which only has to be a bad moment, which you can smash in 5 minutes, into days, into weeks, into months, into years. And this is how it starts. Exactly what he says, and how you're blocked and you're stuck and you can't get past the thought or what the person did to you or the action. And the reality is, remember, we're all, if you can remember this, we're all imperfect, perfect human beings. People are going to disappoint us. The question is whether or not they're even worth ruminating over, or they're even worth destroying your head over. That's the first thing you need to prioritize. Are they really worth it? Are you going back into that relationship? Are you done with that person? Whatever it may be, or if it's with a parent or a brother, a sister, or a friend, you really need to break down, okay, what part do you play in this? What do you need to let go of? Is it really worth ruining your day? And I talked about this. No action, no person, no matter what it is. And yes, there are horrific things that happen to people. There's no question. That's why I said about the therapy and start talking about, start letting go, because you can't take away, you can't take it back what happened to you, but where you carry the power is smashing it and letting it go, and no longer letting things, situations, things that happen to you and not allow people to abuse you. We have to allow it to happen for it to happen. And that's why people keep repeating the same things over and over and over again. They keep going back to that dysfunctional relationship where the woman keeps hitting the man, and he keeps going back thinking he's going to calm her ass down, or the man hitting the woman, and vice versa, and thinks she's going to calm his ass down. It's not going to work. No, they're abusers, or the one that constantly, incessantly cheats. No, that's who they are. Accept it and carry on with somebody that values you, loves you. These are all your mistakes of keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. So today, I want you to really look at that and value yourself and no longer keep doing the same thing over and over again. And whatever that thought is, you need to do something about it. You need to get into action. You need to smash it. And if that person's not worth fighting for, eliminate it. Eliminate that person completely from your life. And if you need to get into therapy and start breaking down what's really going on, I suggest you do that. Two heads are always better than one because we always lie to ourselves. Always, always, always. And remember, you are worth it, even if you have to pay out of pocket. And work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We always lie to ourselves. Two heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. Please share it with 10 other people. That's the only way I'm going to get this out there. And the more people we help win, the more they win. So if you share it with 10 other people, they share it with 10 other people, we will be able to get this podcast out there, and it's a win-win for everybody. And remember, I want you to have an admirable day today, and thank you for listening.